Hello and welcome everyone. It is time for Jim Comics Top Picks for New Comic Book Day this upcoming Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. Boy, this week is a banger week, folks. We've got some really good books coming out this week, some ones you're going to want to add to your collection, and as I say all the time, you're going to look back years from now and say, boy, I remember when I bought that one and I paid cover price for it, because that's the only way to do it. So I hope everybody got the books you're looking for last week. I know Diamond's, I haven't mentioned this in my last good, but Diamond's delayed a lot of their shipments with Marvel. They screwed up, but anyways, there's a lot of Marvel books have been delayed at some shops. Some have got them, some haven't. But anyways, hopefully you got everything you're looking for. If you didn't get it last week, or you don't get it this week, hopefully you get it next week. But anyways, this week there's some really, really good books coming out. And like I say, try to get everything at cover price. There's a reason you pre-order stuff and you have pull lists that I recommend anyways. Hopefully you do at your comic shop. So yeah, just a reminder, you are all awesome, and we'll get into what I'm looking at this week, but get your wallets ready because it's a big one. I'm going to start with my indies as usual. Got Dark Horse, Arcbound number 2, got a bunch of covers for that. I have not read issue 1 yet. I pre-ordered it, but like I said, I haven't got all my books, and I have to go back down to my old shop. I pre-ordered stuff with him, and I'm going to pick up probably about 2 months worth of books from him, so I'll have a whole bunch of reading to do over Christmas, which is awesome. Try to show a bunch of those in one of my upcoming videos too. That'll be good. So Arcbound 2's out. Tom Hardy's involved in that, as you know. Looking forward to reading number 2 when I get it. From Image, you've got Deadly Tales, The Gunslinger Spawn number 1. I mentioned this one a while back. This is going to be the origin of Gunslinger Spawn, so looking forward to that. I like cover A, to be honest, what you see on the screen. There's a Bjorn Barons cover, which is nice, but for whatever reason, cover A really strikes me as the one to get. There's a few other covers for that, but we're getting cover A. This is one I pre-ordered several months ago. I mentioned this one is Freddy the Fix number 1. It's a one-shot. Garth Ennis is writing this. It's about a guy in Hollywood who fixes a bunch of problems, and there's monsters and vampires and werewolves, and you can't ever go wrong with that. That one's got some real potential, so that's one I pre-ordered, and I hope you got that one. G.I. Joe number 1, second print. There's a few covers for that. That is out this week, as well as G.I. Joe number 2, and a whole bunch of covers for that one as well. So those are, if you're into G.I. Joe, the second print of the two, the second print would probably be the one I would get, but then you never know. You probably got some first appearances in G.I. Joe number 2 as well. Transformers number 1, I can't believe it. They got the 10th print is out this week. Boy, and there's a whole bunch of covers for that, so you pick what you want, but 10th print, geez, that's getting up there. One other one from Image that's kind of, I'm not sure about, but it looks interesting. It's called Horizon Experiment Mother Effin' Monsters number 1. It's kind of a horror comedy type of thing, and the writer Holtman, he wrote Handmaid's Tale and Jessica Jones for TV and stuff, so he's got some writing skills and some connections, so that one's kind of a possible one to take a look at. That's it from Image. From Alien Books, one I really like the cover of this and the sound of the story. It's Nexus Scourge number 1. Couple covers, but I really like cover A. It's kind of in the black void behind the character, you see the face of what looks to be a skull villain kind of thing. And in this, it says there's an all-new villain destroying the universe one planet at a time. And like I say, I think that's who you're seeing in the cover back there. It just looks really cool. So that's, I don't know when I'm going to be getting that one, but I kind of like that cover. I think it looks pretty awesome. From DC, oh boy, we got some big books here this week. We got Absolute Batman number 3. I've talked about this, and I know a lot of other people, and like I say, you should have this on your pull list by now. If you don't, I don't know what to say. And if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know I always talk about issues. Number 3, for whatever reason, seems to be a big issue. Because in a 6-issue story arc, they have to build the scene and the characters and all the setting and all that other stuff in the first few issues. And usually by issue 3, you start really getting into the meat of the story and new characters and stuff. And this one has in the title New Friends and New Enemies. And I'm really hoping we get Professor Pig show up, because I would love to see an Absolute Universe version of Professor Pig, that would just be outstanding. And I love cover A. I think it's the black and red cover. It just looks so good. There's a Gabriel Delato cardstock cover. That's really nice. Boy, there's some nice covers for this one. But those two are cover A and that Delato one are just gorgeous. And like I say, there's this story, and you're also getting the origin of Absolute Batman in this as well. So it's a big issue in my opinion. Really think this one and issue 4, that this one and the next one are two really big ones. I hope you got those. I ordered extra copies. I got 4 issues of each one coming. So it's the way I do it. All for cover price. You also got Absolute Superman #1. The second print is out this week. This is another big one. I really like cover A, that negative space cover, the Rafa Sandoval cover. That's a gorgeous cover. That's the only one I ordered, and I'm kicking myself. I only ordered 1. I should have ordered 2. But anyways, I got 1 coming. But that's a gorgeous cover. I like that one. A series I'm not reading, but I really like this cover. It's Dark Knights of Steel All Winter #6, cover B. It's a Bjorn Barons cover, and boy, that one just, that's a gorgeous. I love the look of that cover. It just looks so cool. That's a total cover buy, and there's nothing wrong with that because it is artwork at the end of the day. Another one launched from DC is New Gods #1. Ram V's writing this. I'm only getting cover A. There's a bunch of covers of this one, but the old gods are dead and new gods are born, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. I think it's going to be good. I like Ram V's writing. He did some Batman stuff. I think it was Detective Comics, if I'm not mistaken, a while back, which was pretty good. Nightwing 121 is out. This is a continuation of the new writers and artists and stuff, and it's been pretty good so far, so that's another one I'm looking at. So that's it from DC. From Marvel, not a ton for Marvel, but we got some good ones. We got Helverine #1, whole bunch of covers, but I really like cover A. I think cover A is a gorgeous cover, but as you always, buy what you want, if you even want to buy that one. Looks pretty good. Got TVA #1, got a few new first appearances in that, so that's a good one to get. Bunch of covers for that. Again, just cover A is all I'm getting. And Ultimate Spider-Man #12. This concludes the first year of Ultimate Spider-Man. Bunch of covers for that one. Boy, there's some good books this week. Holy cow. Trying to cram it all in right before Christmas, I guess. But anyways, my picks this week, we got some really, really good ones. We got Absolute Batman 3. Again, that is an absolute no-brainer. You see what I did there. But yeah, boy, that's a good one. I bought 4 copies of cover A. Anyways, pre-ordered, I should say. That one I'm really looking forward to. Got Absolute Superman #1, the second print, that Rafa Sandoval negative space cover. I love that one. Freddy the Fix #1. It's a one-shot written by Garth Ennis. Looks like a cool story. And again, it's dealing with monsters in Hollywood. Gee, isn't that a shocker? It's kind of a... Yeah, anyways. A few honorable mentions. So we got some good ones. We got Deadly Tales, a Gunslinger, Spawn #1. That looks really good. We've got Helverine #1. We've got TVA #1, as well as New Gods #1. Boy, there is some this is going to be an expensive week, and there's some good books coming out there. So there you go, folks. I hope you get what you're looking for this upcoming week. There are some banger books in there. These are going to be books you're going to look back on years from now and say, boy, I remember that. And there's going to be some lean years coming, just like there has been the last few years. And you're, oh man, is it ever going to get back to what it was? And it will eventually, but boy, oh boy, get your wallets ready this week, folks. Happy hunting. Talk to you later in the week. Bye for now.